Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I want to talk a little bit about the channel memberships. All right, so a lot of people don't even know what a membership is on YouTube. It's something that seems like a new concept, even though it's been around for a little while now. As well as, explain further to the current members of the channel why they got kicked off. So what is a membership? A membership is essentially a subscription within a subscription. So you can subscribe to YouTube channels for free and watch all their content, but if you're a member, you have access to secret content, right? You have access to other content that they only provide for members. In order to become a member, it's a paying subscription. So if you want a little extra, it's a way to support a YouTube channel. If they have a membership, you can see kind of, as some people do, behind the scenes and little, extra content and stuff. So I already had a membership available for a while now, but I had two different tiers. I had, 1 and 2 tiers. It was a $5 tier and a $10 tier. Now, I originally created that because I wanted to do giveaways and all kinds of stuff like that, but it seems like murky waters as to what's allowed, what's not allowed. So I got rid of it. I just made it one tier. That's it. There's no multiple options. So if you want to be a member, everyone's exactly the same. It's $10 a month, and it's just extra content. That's all it is. It's a way to support me. I know some people over the years ask if they can, send money or send, things, and I always appreciate it. I really, really do from the bottom of my heart. But if you want to do something, I always want to give back somehow. I don't want to just take people's money, but I do want to offer something for extra money, right? So in the immediate future, because I happen to move, I have special content for the members. Something extra, something to make it worth it. Why would you spend 10 bucks on me, right? You want to see some extra stuff. Now, there's a lot of curious minds out there and viewers, and I'm no different. Trust me, I watch lots of people's channels, and I'd love to know a little bit more about what they're not showing. So in the immediate future, if you become a member, you can expect videos from my move. I have a video of me literally driving to my old house, like from the highway, so you have the exact route. You could see exactly what it was all about. I did live in a gated community, which a lot of people don't know. If you ever Googled my address, you would probably know that. I know of at least one person who was obsessed with that fact. He'd like to comment all the time about how I lived in a gated community. And if you do ever have a chance to live in a gated community, you'd understand it's not really what you think. Some people get jealous because they think, wow, it's pretty hoity-toity, little pinky up, gated community. Wow, Jeff. It's not like that at all. You do pay HOA fees. I happen to rent, so I never paid a penny towards HOA, but you do get stuff for the money. And there's many, many different types of gated communities. Some are better than others. I did absolutely love where I lived. I thought it was beautiful and a wonderful place. But the situation has changed and I moved on. But for all the people who are super curious about it, I have plenty of videos coming that show a lot about that community. Not only the house itself, I show, a tour inside the home. I did film some footage on where I hid like all of my, weapons and stuff around the house. I don't know if I got a chance to finish that. I started it and then there was a couple little moments there where I didn't have a whole lot of time, so I kind of revisited it. I have to see how that footage goes, but I'd like to, share that video as well. Just the area, what the community has to offer, some interesting things about the community. It has literally its own police station, its own fire station, EMS, you name it. It had its own library, it had 2 different churches. It was massive. It has its own golf course, but the golf course is for, the really kind of well off. It was very expensive, but I go over all that kind of stuff, and give tours and drive around and, so if you want to see all that kind of stuff, that's what I'm offering the members. That's what makes it special. That's why it's a paid membership. Of course, don't feel like you have any pressure to watch it. It's really just for the super curious. If all this sounds like, wow, I really got to see that, that's why you would do it. Most people probably won't even care, and that's fine. But for the people who do care, at least I'm offering it that way. So in the future, once all these moving videos are done, I do plan on showing a little bit more of where I currently am, talking about different things. I might do special storytime videos in the future for members. Again, the whole idea is that if you're paying money for extra support of the channel, I want to offer you something special that not everyone else gets. And I know for some people that's going to feel like you're being excluded. You get a thumbs down the video and say boo-hoo, I want to see that stuff for free. Trust me, I understand that. I'd like to see that stuff for free as well. But that's not how it works. The whole point of having something special is keeping it special. Does that make sense? Keep in mind, 99% of what I do, you guys will always see anyway. The membership stuff is just a little bit extra for the people who, want to support me a little extra. So anyway, just wanted to explain that. You've been staring at my phone here because, I don't really want to be in front of the camera at the moment. I'm just in between things, but I did want to make this video to explain that for anyone who's curious. If you want to join, I believe there's a button down there, just literally says join. And again, that's confusing because some people are subscribed and they're like, well, I already subscribed. That's what it is. It's a paid membership. It's like a club, a secret club within the club. Everyone's here for free, but you want to get through that back door, see what's going on in that extra room, you got to pay the piper. That's how it works. So that's all. Hopefully you guys enjoy that content. If you do decide to join and become a member, much appreciated. But if you don't, totally cool. I understand. I'll tell you that I don't personally pay for any content online. I watch lots of people, and I just don't choose to spend money for the extra stuff. And I know I'm missing out. There's certain channels that do have like Patreon pages, and I'd love to support it, but I'm worried about other stuff, and there's plenty of free entertainment, put it that way. I subscribe to so many channels that I don't have enough time in the day to see certain things. But I will say, maybe I'll fork over some dough in the future, because you hear about it all the time. Of course, these channels will give you a little tease. Oh, we did this, but hey, that's for the Patreons only. And I get it. That's the hustle. That's the whole idea. You're giving someone, something extra for their money. So, if you don't want to do it, trust me, I get it. No hard feelings. It's nothing personal at all. It would just be for the people who want that extra content. That's how you get it. So I wanted to explain it. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day. And again, for the people who do sign up, I will start rolling out those videos very soon. So stay tuned for that. And I'm hoping in the future I can do giveaways. I have to look into it a little bit more, the legality of stuff like that. Only because it's hard to verify people's ages who might win a prize or something, and the whole like a gambling issue I had years and years ago on Patreon. I started a Patreon page literally to give stuff away because I thought it'd be fun. And then they put the kibosh on it, and someone reported me because, how people are, and they said I was, offering illegal gambling. And so Patreon said, yeah, no, he can't do that. Even though everyone gives stuff away on Patreon, it makes 0 sense. But hey, it's what it is. It's because people report you. But I do want to do that. I want to give stuff away. It's just, as time goes on, it gets harder and harder to do stuff like that, because YouTube gets just bigger and bigger, and there's more and more people, and that means more and more issues and problems and restrictions and stuff. So, knock on wood, I'm hoping down the road YouTube can open up to a little bit more freedom. It just seems like everything's been tightening up, and less availability to types of content, more and more restrictions. But I'd like to see, who knows, maybe the ownership changes hands and things change here. But at the end of the day, YouTube is a giant corporation looking to make lots and lots and lots of money, which means they do whatever the advertisers want them to do. And the advertisers just don't like certain things, because they don't like lawsuits and they don't want to get in trouble. So all the fun stuff that we used to enjoy on YouTube is just getting, less and less and less and less available. It's really just what it is. But anyway, staying positive. There's tons of stuff I have plans for down the road. As far as like, the pew-pew type stuff, I'm still doing all that. I love to share that. That's a possibility that, I'm not making any promises, but it's a possibility that's something in the future I can share, through the membership videos. But there's just so much content I want to do, and I'm just not allowed these days. It's just what it comes down to. Not everyone understands how YouTube works, and that's understandable too. But when you are a YouTuber and you do this all the time, you understand the restrictions and the risk for certain things, and it's never worth it, of course. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to explain the membership thing. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much to the people for the extra support, but whether you don't want to or can't afford it or whatever, I totally understand, and I appreciate you guys just as much. This is just a little side thing to give people a little extra something and make a couple extra bucks to pay bills. That's all it is. So that's it for now. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.